on, child, back in effect. I'm getting ready to light a candle because there's some real interesting messages and tea being spilled to me right now. So I'm gonna light this candle. I'm gonna put it over here. And I'm lighting a lavender candle today. And I'm gonna put it right on over here. And I'm gonna let these messages come through because somebody, they talking, okay? They are talking. I'm feeling the energy of the divine masculine. For some divine masculines, they're breaking away from the karmic. Like they're finally waking up and realizing. For some of them, this was in their contract to learn a lesson anyway. Like, this was divinely guided to happen. That's what I mean by in a contract. So, let's get on with this reading, shall we? All right? Because I'm starting it late today. I had a very busy day. My angels also had me add more messages to my oracle deck. Okay? I just sat and listened and waited for the message to come through. And I wrote them down as they came through. And I tell you, some of these messages, when they come through, sometimes you just be like, what? It's like, that's how you know, like, it's them. Because it's like, I wouldn't even think of nothing like this. Like, what is this? So funny. But it's all for healing. For those that are open-minded and really paying attention to what's going on with their lives and really serious about their spiritual journeys, you know, it'll hit them like, very interesting. So, you know, I'm going to take my time with this reading today. I'm just going to let the messages come out freely. And that's it. Okay? All right, y'all. I'm just shuffling my deck as well because it looks like it's getting all mixed up a little bit. And I don't want that. And then I'm going to get the reading started. I did have some channel messages, songs today. But I'm just going to mention two because I'm getting ready to do something different with those. Okay? I think the most important channel song was, let me see my phone. For the Divine Feminine, her most important song to me was Monica Still Standing. Okay. To me, that was her most important song as far as I was concerned. And for the masculine, to me, his most important song was Benny Siegel. I Could Feel It in the Air. And Avant Getaway, as far as I'm concerned. Okay. Again, I'm going to be doing something else with my channel music since I'm clairaudient. I see that they want me to use it in a different way. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm no longer going to be telling you guys to channel songs or anything like that. I'm just going to go ahead and give you a different way to utilize them for yourself. Okay. It is a surprise and it will be coming soon. All right. So let me get these cards out and shuffle them and start with this. Smile. You do have a reason. Smile every day. You do have a reason just said that out loud. All right. I want to thank my subscribers, my new subscribers. I want to thank the people that have donated to my channel. I want to thank the people that have left comments and likes. That is a great way to energetically subscribe to my channel, to let those know that these messages are assisting you in your soul's growth, because that's the whole purpose that I do it anyway. Okay, that's the whole purpose. So I really appreciate those that have done that and that continue to do that. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Really appreciate it. Just trying to make sure y'all see the little crystals. My cat Dharma, I don't know, like this is the first time that I started with cats, and I didn't know that she was in heat, and she's been in pain. So tomorrow I gotta go get her like some type of heating pad, because them being in heat is the same kind of like as us having a period. They be in pain. So I didn't know that. Angels, what messages do you have for us today? Angels, what messages do you have for us today? Okay, this is like a book. You see that? That's way too many cards. So but we got one that fell out separately by itself. So that's victory and success. All right. We'll be here like for really all day with those that book that fell out. Okay. We have light here. This is the Sun card in tarot, number 19. Like a really happy card. We have 17 here. What is for hope? Which is 17 in tarot? I wish I knew by heart. Okay. This is the angelic realm telling you to keep faith, basically. That you're going to be successful, but you have to keep your mind in an abundant mindset to manifest that. Like, it's here waiting for you. You just have to keep the mind positive, because if you've been trying to manifest something, anything, abundance, relationship, a new house, anything, spiritual growth, and you are asking for it, but then when the times comes and you can feel that it may be near and you start to get anxiety and get fears and doubt yourself, you can mess up the manifestation. So they're just telling you to like stay positive, okay? And then at the bottom of the deck you have stand your ground. And behind that you have shadow here, and you have the high priestess, and you have destiny, okay? So that tells me that you are, for this energy, you are going to experience some form of like some obstacles and challenges. And it looks like it has a lot to do with, it could be your shadow side. It could be somebody that you're dealing with, their shadow side, okay? It could be people in your life, negative energies that you may be trying to come across to you to stop. But this shadow side, you got this number 7 here at the bottom, and then the shadow side was here, and this intuition was here. And then after that, you have destiny. So what I'm getting ready to do is clarify the shadow side and the stand your ground. So we can just go ahead and nip that in the bud and see what that's about, okay? Real quick. First, I'm gonna clarify the stand your ground. Because every time, whenever you're getting close to manifesting something and you're remaining in like positive energies, something's always going to try to come to challenge you, to test you, to see if you're truly ready to walk what you've been trying to manifest. Every time. Never fails. If you know, spiritually gifted, when that happens, when you're learning to like, while you're healing to gain your spiritual gifts, when that is happening, you know, it's very easy for anxiety to creep in and for you to get overwhelmed and feel fearful or scared or doubtful. It's very easy for that to happen, especially when you're healing to get your spiritual gifts back, okay? But they're also telling you to, like, use your intuition more. Like, trust your intuition. Don't doubt it. And a lot of you it just looks like you need to face some shadow energies within you to get past that blockage so that you can fully embrace and trust your intuition. Angels, can you clarify this stand your ground? I saw the Empress when I was shuffling, but it was in the deck. Okay. This stand your ground. Okay. It came out with this King of Cups here. Knight of Cups. Excuse me. This Knight of Cups. This Eight of Wands. And the Magician. The bottom of the deck, Five of Wands in reverse. I'm about to use my deck for a second. With this Five of Wands in reverse, you also have the Emperor behind that. You had a village in Africa past life. They can't stop what God has for you. This is about a masculine. Somebody been trying to manipulate. Somebody here. This masculine, somebody here with this masculine has been trying to manipulate a situation. Okay? This divine masculine has somebody in his circle that's been trying to manipulate the situation, but it's getting ready to get exposed. And it has something to do with a past life. Like this divine masculine, this DM could have had people. This meeting card popped out. 2 or more people discussing and planning. This divine masculine could have had like this divine masculine had this divine masculine is this divine masculine and it's a divine feminine, and they both had a past life together in Africa. They had like a village in Africa, and it looks like they were like king and queens of their village, and they had like more than one past life. I want to get, and it looks like somebody has been trying to like stop it, because I see it says they can't stop what God has for you at the bottom of the deck here. And then when I removed that card, it said check with God. And then when I shuffle my deck again, and I'm not done yet, it says Archangel Michael says, hi, I got you. Yeah, he's confirming. Somebody here, this DM, had a past life in Africa with his divine feminine. And somebody that he's around is attached to that. It's like a karmic lesson. And they've been manipulating the situation because they don't want to see him, manifest this. They know about it. Whoever it is, they know about it. And as I was shuffling the deck, this card popped up. You are codependent on them, but they are using you as a puppet. Damn. Yeah. They confirmed it again. You are from the cosmos. No, really. This is them saying to this DM, like, they're confirming it. Like, this is a bunch of, it says, don't settle here. Wow. So, this is just a message for a DM. Whoever this DM is, the people that you're around, like this circle, they're trying to hook you up or possibly have already hooked you up with somebody. okay, that they know. But this person that they trying to hook you up with, that's like already in a contract. This was already done to see if you were gonna pass the test, okay? Because the people, your inner circle, or whatever you got going on, they're attached to you behind the scenes, but you never knew it, is what it looked like. And they've been like interfering, they've been manipulating the situation with you because they know about your destiny, okay? And they don't want to see it come to plans. I'm going to shuffle some more cards. And God is going to interfere, and Archangel Michael, if they don't move. But they're telling you, DM, to stand your ground. Like, it's something you need to, like, you need to realize. You need to wake up. I'm gonna, like, basically, you have the opportunity, whoever your divine femme is, you have the opportunity to walk away with your divine partner and be blessed so abundantly that it don't make no fucking sense. But this card that says don't settle, whoever you're around, they know from behind the scenes. When people say behind the scenes, that means the spiritual realm. A lot of things happen in the spiritual realm first before they happen here. They know about it. And so they've been trying to push somebody your way, but it says don't settle. And a lot of times people will like, wow. As I splitted the deck, it said interlude, pause, timing factor, and another one it says love affair, dirty little secrets down low. On I almost lost my train of thought. A lot of times people that are attached to people's destinies, and there's like karmic soul contracts made in a past life or before you get here, a lot of times some of the people won't even remember, and they will be being used and they won't even know that they're being used. And then you got some people who are just really malicious and they know exactly what the hell they're doing. But you got some people who they don't even know that they're being used and why. Okay. But I'm getting ready to find out if they're being malicious or not. But the fact that it says you are codependent on them, but they're using you as a puppet, that might look like they being a little malicious. Okay. And it's almost like I'm hearing the energy, and I'm reading the energy. It's like they're just trying to throw somebody to you, like they're just trying to put somebody your way, just to almost like I'm hearing to shut you up and make you happy. Is what I'm hearing. Well, they think it's gonna make you happy, but it's actually gonna be a catastrophe. Let me clarify this with more cards. I did a reading today about some DM, and it was just a whole catastrophe. It says anxiety, scared, panic, yeah. Racing, running, avoiding, negotiator, bargaining, begging. Interesting. Interesting. Two or more people discussing and planning. Let me get some more cards here. This has got me really curious. I'm still on this stand your ground. This is Divine's way of telling you, like, oh, this has something to do with the inner circle. I just channeled that before the card came out. Inner circle. These people, you consider them family, but they're not family. They're not really family. But you consider them family, but they're not family. Okay. It says happiness, wholeness, overjoyed, smiling, but it's in reverse. It says single, current status available. It's in reverse. It says nightlife, gamble, take a risk, Vegas. It's in reverse. Stop it, Dharma. Stop. Dharma, stop. Okay, y'all, give me a second, cause my cat, she's on 10, and I might have to move her. Like, seriously, Donna, relax. Fuck. See y'all. I might have to remove her. Give me a second. This is deep. This is deep, deep. Okay? This is deep. Okay, whoever is interfering in this is a married person. Whoever, this DM, whoever, if it's it's a family member, or like it's a person in his inner circle, they're married. That's why this single in reverse came out, and this happiness overjoyed came out, and this gambling take a risk came out. This person is married. They're not even happy with their own situation. And it's almost like they've been trying to get you to take some sort of risk because they not happy with their shit. And like whoever, that's why you having like anxiety. It's kind of like you know something ain't right, but you like still trying to go along with the shit. That's why the divine is like, use your intuition, right? And that's why the divine is like, stand your ground, because you already know. But for some reason, because these people you think is your family or whatever, you trying to like, you kind of like trying to ignore what you know, because somehow y'all must have sat and talked about or planned some shit, but even in that meeting you wasn't feeling it. You wasn't even feeling it in the meeting, but for some reason you trying to act like you going along with it. It's weird. That's why I say you're codependent on them, but they are using you as a puppet. And it's because like you don't know who you are, and the divine is trying to tell you like, no, like get the hell away. Okay. I'm gonna also clarify this shadows card. That's why I say don't settle at the bottom here. Cause you like already know. And if you don't listen, it's gonna take you away from your real destiny. Alright? That's why after the destiny card, you got this positive movement forward in reverse. Because if you don't heed the warning, it's gonna take you away from your destiny. Because this person that's married, he is not happy in his relationship. Period. He's fucking miserable. He like wants you to be miserable too. And it's like, it's all, from what I'm hearing, because he's miserable, he's like latching on to you more now. And he's wanting you to take risk and gambles into shit that don't serve you. It's like he using you. And he's connected to you too in a past life. You don't know it. You don't know it. I'm about to get more cards from my deck real quick. I was wondering why they asked me to. Oh, here we go. It says trust your judgment. It fell out. It says the universe says, what are you waiting for? You been enough. Oh, say he ain't it. So whoever this dude is, they're telling you no. It says you're a spiritual warrior. You've done this many lifetimes. They basically confirming what I said. Like, this is from a past life. This person is attached to you. It's from a past life. Like, they made a contract to be attached to you to basically distract you from what you came here to do. On the back of this card, it says, you got this. Ask God for emotional strength. I could tell this person you think is really close to you. You kind of like feel like something off with them too. And you've been like denying it, like, no, please don't tell me it's him. Please don't tell me it's him, anybody but him. But you know exactly what the fuck it is. Yeah, this person has been manipulating the fuck out of you for a long time now. It says they pretend to like you. It says she's pregnant. Somebody's pregnant. She's pregnant. That's why this bargaining and begging card here. Somebody pregnant that you don't want pregnant. It says you have been blinded for years with this group as to what's really going on behind the scenes with them. Damn. Your family ain't for you. Sorry. Damn. Your family is attached to this behind the scenes too, spiritually. I did a reading with somebody where their family was attached to them to bring them like their family didn't know it, but their family was attached to them to basically cause havoc in their life from since they was a young age. And it was done intentionally so that um so that they could like build up a certain type of resilience. All right. This is deep, y'all. Y'all have to excuse me. It's still more cards here. This is really deep. This goes even beyond, like I said it earlier, this goes beyond Africa past life. These people and you have had many lifetimes together. Okay? Many lifetimes together. And it's almost like they were reincarnated every time with you to stop you from what you were really meant to do. It says you were easy prey to them. I'm still on stand your ground. I haven't even clarified the shadow card yet. I ain't mad at you, Tupac. They only agree with you because no one agrees with them. They love you, they just don't know how to show it. This is separate energy. She's married. Whoever is divine M, somebody, this is different energies, okay? This is like all types of energy. This is a divine masculine who's messing with a married man. That's a married woman. That's one. And this is messy. This is messy as hell. This is also somebody who's pregnant. I feel like this woman that's married, she got pregnant by her husband, and she like pinning it on this DM, and he don't realize it. Okay, he don't know, but I'm going to confirm more. And it says he likes your woman, and then after that it says trust your gut feeling and inner wisdom. Hold on, y'all. They love you, they just don't know how to show it. I feel like this is a divine femme, and I'm going to clarify it in a second. I'm going to get this shadow card here out. But they only agree with you because no one agrees with them. You were easy prey to them. This group of people, was in on this. You probably met this woman through this group, okay? Damn. I'm going to clarify this. This is really messy. Really messy. Your family info you saw I'm going to clarify this shadow card, and then we're going to move on, because this is really messy. A little too messy for my liking. All right. Okay, a little too messy. A little too messy. I'm clarifying this shadow card right here. This card. All right. Completion, lesson learned. Somebody is learning a lesson. That's why it's in reverse. Mental prison confinement. And they've been ignoring signs from the universe. That's why they tripping. Because they haven't learned their lesson yet. This is about somebody's ego. And now it's eating them up. Because they realize what they did to themselves. This is this DM. This lady that's married, that's pregnant, this is her husband's baby. She just, whoever you are, she messing with your head. Okay? That ain't even your child. That's why it says they can't stop what God has for you. And that's why it says you're a spiritual warrior. You've done this many lifetimes. You've got this. Ask God for emotional strength. I had a reading earlier where some girl, it was the Karmic though. A Karmic hasn't popped out of this yet. But I have a feeling that there's a Karmic attached to this. This is going to come out later. And she had stole the guy condom. Crazy shit. And this is kind of similar, but not so much. Because there's other people involved in this. That's actually like, they know this lady. And if they acting like they don't know this lady, they sent this lady your way, this DM, and they acting like they didn't have nothing to do with it. But they know her. All right. Let's go ahead and move on. All right. For some of you DMs, you created this yourself, and this is divine saying this is your destiny. That's for a whole nother group. For divine feminines that's watching this and cross watchers, this divine masculine is saying he loves you. He just don't know how to show it. Okay. And for this DM, he's telling his divine masculine, I'm not mad at you. Because y'all must have been in like some type of situation. And you were easy prey to them. Wow. Yeah. This divine mask, your intuition, you haven't been listening to it. And so it was easy for these people and this lady to come in and do what she did. Because you haven't been listening to your spiritual. You haven't been listening to your ancestors, nobody. That's what I'm hearing. Your ego has just gotten you in a real shitty place. And so it's like they want you to realize what you've done. Because you haven't been seeing anything. Wow. This is all about this is a bit much. A bit much. This is a whole book. Whew, okay, this is the second time a book has came out, guys. So I'm just going to take it because it's something they're trying to tell me. The first time the book came out, and I put it back. Now, here's another book. You see how thick these cards are? We have spiritual strength here. We have this Emperor card here, authority. We have this spiritual union here. We have this suffering and silence in reverse. We have this waiting game here. We have this patience and planning here, Lord. We have this discontent and boredom here. We have transformation here. And we have fulfillment of wishes here. This is about to be really extremely long. All right. This, I'm going to get a card from here. Because I want to say that this DM is missing his feminine. And he's realizing now that he effed up. And whatever situation he is in now, it's like he's waiting to see what's getting ready to happen. Because he don't know. Because this relationship could take, like this situation could take a total change for whatever. Okay? It could just change a lot. And so he's just waiting. Here's Dharma. Because she's in pain, I need to nurture her. So I'm trying to do this reading, y'all, and cater to her. But it says it's heartache and losses in reverse at the bottom of the deck. This DF, this divine feminine hasn't popped out. So in my opinion, she knows what's going on. This is really all about him. Yes, your children are spiritually gifted. Yes, you are spiritually gifted. He likes your woman. What the fuck? I need to clarify this. This DM, you have issues with, like, you don't know that you're gifted. And because you don't know that you're gifted, one, because you haven't been listening to divine guidance. You haven't been listening. So, like, that's why you have anxiety and you're stressed out. And when you have anxiety and you're stressed out, it's very difficult for you to heed any spiritual guidance because it's usually blocked. That's why it says I forgive myself. Oh my God, this puppet card came out again. It says, also after here, it says, it sounds silly to some, but give your financial worries to God. And on the back here, it says, all you have to do is pray and have faith, not demand on your time. These messages that they have me right. Wow. And then it says, you are their puppet. This literally is, it's almost like I'm not even doing this reading. Because these messages are coming from the divine straight to a divine feminine and the masculine. It's almost like I'm just here. And here, because this is really taking me somewhere else. This is a lot. It says, you've been that bitch. So this is to the divine feminine. Because you're not really showing up here. This is more this divine masculine's energy. But the divine wants you to know, because you're going through all of this with this person, that, like, you're good. But this is a lot of his energy. Like, it's a lot of his mess. And I believe that this is God saying to him, I'm not mad at you. Because he thinks that. That's why this energy is coming out. Now I get it. This is the divine channeling, like, how he feels in regards to this masculine and this feminine. And I'm just here to deliver. No wonder it wasn't making sense to me. Now it just made sense. I just heard it, okay? For some of you, your family ain't for you. Sorry. These messages are strictly coming from the divine. I'm just showing you. No wonder. Now, and it was me to decipher who was who. This divine feminine, this masculine, he loves you. He just don't know how to show it. For some of you, divine mass, whoever your friend, he ain't it. And for your feminines, he ain't it. But this is strongly a masculine. He ain't it. He ain't your friend. Yes, your child. For you that been wondering, are you spiritually gifted? This is a very general reading right now. Okay, this is for that message for the divine masculine. Whoever you are, when you hear it, you're gonna know. I heard to say that. For you people that been wanting to know, are you spiritually gifted? Yes, you are spiritually gifted. For you people that have been wanting to know, is your child spiritually gifted, or your children? Yes, your child and your children are spiritually gifted. Okay, because they like, these messages are for like all types of groups, but there was a specific message for a specific person here. All right, he likes your woman. I'm getting ready to clarify that. Some of you divine masculines have a guy that you don't know about. He likes your divine feminine, just so you know. All right, just so you're aware. This is for a particular person. These cards I just pulled out, and I'm getting ready to find out who. This lady that's pregnant, this is from, she's married, and she's pregnant by her husband. She's lying to a man, telling him it's hers. It's his. That's for one group. Another group, she is pregnant. Five of Swords came out. Three of Cups energy. Third party. Two of Wands. Oh. Sun card here. But somebody has some fears. This is crazy as hell. Look, this is absolutely... Writing, diary, keeping notes. Triggers. There's a divine masculine here who looks like they got themselves involved with like a karmic. And he's been keeping a journal of things, but certain things trigger him. Like certain names, certain cars, certain places. He thought he was getting away with something. It's like I said earlier, like some of them are leaving a situation with a karmic. And that's why this divine feminine is not popping up, because she know about it already. She already know. There's no need for her to make an appearance. But this divine masculine is going through it. Like, it's so many different energies. It's different divine masculines. It's not just one. I'm literally channeling and reading for like, I don't know how many freaking divine masculine energies. But that's why all these cards popped out, because I'm just supposed to just show these messages, and whoever they're for, you know who they're for. But this is just really all over the place, okay? Really all over the place. But this particular divine masculine, he is aware, like this particular one that I'm channeling now, he is aware that he's dealing with a karmic, but he's very, like, regretful. Because he thought he was going to get away with it, but it's like now the divine, that's why it says here, triggers, name, cars, places. It's like the divine is like throwing it in his face. To him, because of his ego, he thinks the divine is throwing it in his face, but it's like the divine is not. This is the divine's way of showing you what you did. This is the divine's way of reminding you so that you could get the lesson. Because this particular divine masculine that I just pulled these cards for now, his energy is like he thinks he's unstoppable, but he's like really a fool. He doesn't get it. Like, no, you don't run anything, but he thinks he does. So the divine is now fucking with him, so to speak. And like he said, he's not mad at you. You just need to learn a lesson. You're not getting it. But he also, at the same time, he's keeping notes. Because what he did in the past, he did think he was going to get away with it. Okay? But it's like now, this is a karmic cycle for you. You created it. So now it's like you have to wait patiently, because you did this. You have to move on their terms, not your terms. You don't control anything. Okay? This is like now, this is God's way of saying, I'm running the show here now, basically. This is a lot. So dramatic. I can't just move all this everywhere. Just please, just go. Just get here. All right. And then let me pull another card, because this is the divine masculine show tonight, I guess. Seems to me. It's been a divine masculine show for like a lot of my readings. Like, this boy is going through hell. A lot of them. This is not just one person. This is like different ones I'm channeling for. And cross-watcher, feminine, you know this, you know your scenario for each one. All of you that are watching, you know your scenarios for the ones that you're dealing with. But somebody want to know about this pregnancy thing. So let me clarify that for you, because I heard it. She's pregnant. Somebody want to know. So I'm going to get that for you. I heard somebody say that. Who's pregnant? I need to know. All right. I got you. That was like the main focus. Who's pregnant? So let's... Angels can... Ooh. 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 Too many cards popped out. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. There's a divine feminine that's pregnant. Literally. There's somebody else that ain't pregnant. That ain't a divine feminine. She was sideways. Okay. He popped out. King of Wands. You already know what that is. The whole Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. Somebody not moving towards somebody. So this person that is pregnant, that ain't supposed to be pregnant, he ain't moving towards her. All right. This High Priestess, somebody don't know about it yet, though. Okay. So there's a divine feminine here that's pregnant. All right. Or will be pregnant soon. There's also a woman here that ain't supposed to be pregnant at all. All right. He don't want to move towards her. That's another divine masculine. There's a death and a rebirth here, literally. For the divine couple that's supposed to be in union and is pregnant, your kids are gonna be spiritually gifted. All right. For the woman that's not supposed to be pregnant and she got pregnant by a divine masculine, you know how like they say in those stories, those biblical stories, where like those kids come out that I don't want to use the Bible for this, but I have to make some type of reference. Sometimes were those kids that weren't really destined to, how do I say this? There's karma attached to everything. So if you had a destiny with your divine feminine, but you got a karmic pregnant, you have to understand that there's karma attached to that too. So like if you are a divine masculine and you were supposed to have your divine feminine pregnant, your kids are destined to be here. They were already pre-planned, but because God gives everyone free will, you know, if you are like one of these divine masculines over here who has an ego problem and didn't listen, you got a karmic pregnant. And so your kid is not going to be as spiritually gifted as somebody who had a kid with their divine feminine. Matter of fact, your kid will be a karmic and probably was going to give you hell when they get older. That's just a fact, because that's your karma that you created. So that's for the group who Dharma, calm down. That's for the group who actually supposed to have a child, you know, that's destined to be here. That's for the group that's pregnant for that. The other group, she's pregnant, but it's by a karmic. Okay? That's why this high priestess in reverse and this queen of cups is sideways, because she's a phony. And this Nine of Pentacles don't want to move towards her, but he got her pregnant. Okay? She's very manipulative. And she was playing like she was like connected to the spiritual realm, but she's not. All right, she's not. And that person's pregnant, and that's going to be a karmic baby. Okay. There's a death and a rebirth here, because somebody here, that's why all these cards came out. Somebody, this divine feminine, where this person is pregnant and ain't supposed to be, there's going to be a transformation in this relationship, because God is probably getting ready to assign you to somebody completely new. All right, if you don't want to deal with this situation. And then for the people that are actually supposed to be pregnant, you know, the destiny, congratulations for the divine feminine. Dharma. I'm sorry, y'all. She's really tripping. So give me a second. Now I have to deliver a message and nurture her. For this Nine of Pentacles in reverse, obviously this is for the group that's not supposed to be pregnant. And them hearing this Eight of Pentacles is for this guy who's not supposed to have somebody. Dharma. Who's not supposed to have somebody pregnant. He's still working on himself. I'm trying to understand, guys, why my cat is flipping out. Give me a second. Because I'm trying to make sure she's okay. This is too much for me right now. But I'm going to be strong. This is him still working on himself despite what he has going on. He's not showing himself a lot of self-love, though. For this divine feminine that is dealing with this situation with the person that's not supposed to be pregnant but is pregnant, you're going to receive some insight as to how to move forward with this. But the divine is also telling you, I'm hearing too, to keep working on yourself, okay? To not let this bother you. All right? Wow. That's for the group that asked me who's pregnant. So there's going to be a divine feminine that's going to be pregnant soon. Okay, because that divine mass, he planted the correct roots. All right. And then there's a group where your divine masculine got the wrong woman pregnant. Is what I'm saying to you. But God is going to, and your angels are going to guide you through this, because it's going to be painful. However, your life is getting ready to take a total transformation. That's what that transformation card was out I see earlier. But my heart goes out to you because I understand. I really do. But your life is getting ready to transform in a whole nother level for the better. Okay? For the better. Wow. This is a lot to channel, dude. And for my cat to be going crazy right now because she's in heat and me channeling all this is a lot of strength. I'm going to get an outcome from this card. For this reading. And I'm going to end it because I'm concerned about my cat because she just like did this whole fish flippy motion leaving out of here like a fish that got caught. And I'm going to check on her because she's upset because I'm not giving her the attention she needs, but I also have to tend to this reading. So I'm going to do a clarification for this karmic. It's not supposed to be pregnant. I'm hearing a message for this karmic that's not supposed to be pregnant, this girl. I'm hearing a message for the divine feminine to just be very present. I know it's difficult right now, but they want you to be very present. Because this cycle is getting ready to end for you, and you're getting ready to move on to new things. Also, too, for a lot of you, this karmic made like fake social media accounts, and she has been following you. These messages, boy. This DM doesn't believe that she's pregnant, so he's asking her to prove it. It says, eyes for you, fascinated watching. This is two different messages. This is also the karmic watching you. As I said, she was making a fake account. This is also your DM watching you as well and making fake accounts because he knows what he did. But he doesn't have the guts to say anything to you right now. Threatened, embarrassed appearances. I'm hearing this message is for the fact that this karmic is pregnant. And this divine mass is threatened by it because she's pregnant. So that's the different groups that I just split it up into, okay? All right. I'm very concerned about my cat right now. I'm going to get a message to close this out. I am very speechless because I don't even know how to close a message like this out. Period. It's a lot of drama. Okay? I don't know how to close something like this out. This is a little bit too much for me right now. Like, it's like literally groups of DMs that's just, there's some groups that's following their path, and then there's another group that's not following their path, and like, it's not getting ready to look really pretty for them. That's all I have to say. Choose wisely. Blah, blah, blah. Choose wisely came out in reverse to end this. Heart chakra in reverse. Movement choices. Decisions in reverse. This is a bit much. Sorry, guys. I need a moment. Let me just get straight to the point with the decks. Let's get straight to the point because this has already been a bit much for me. Already been a bit much. Entrapment, pregnancy, money, heartstrings. This karmic intentionally got pregnant. That's why it doesn't say. And this is the divine's way of saying, wow, this is deep. Wow, this is deep. Whew, this is the divine's way of saying, like, we don't approve at all. Because movement, choices, and decisions is in reverse. Like, they don't have... Then it said financial support at the bottom, but it's in reverse. This karmic, she's going to have a hard time. It's like she going to be a single mother on her own. Because they not... Whatever, everything that she tried to do, and like, one of these karmics, everything that she tried to do and one was actually successful, like, she thinks that she's gonna live abundantly, and the divine is saying you're not. You're fucked. You fucked yourself. Okay, because you tried to manipulate something and you got in the way of like a divine situation. That's what that's saying. About to reveal, confess. This Choose Wisely card in reverse. You guys notice how my energy changed? Like, for me to have to deliver these type of messages. Oh, gosh. It says about to reveal, confess. And it says choose wisely in reverse. This person doesn't have any good intentions. Like, they're not gonna be honest about anything they did. Period. But at the same time, and this is also too for somebody else. This is also for a DM for him to like tell the truth about the situation, because this ascension, spiritual path, and awakening card is here. Okay. Actually, no, that was in reverse. Sorry, that was in reverse. This was in reverse too. But it says projected future days, weeks, months. Okay. And then the only card that was upright is emotions coming and going. It's the only card that was upright. And it's choose wisely. So basically, this is divine saying to this masculine, you didn't choose wisely. And you fucked up your ascension too. Like your spiritual ascension was connected to your divine feminine. But you impregnated a karmic. So that fucks with your spiritual awakening. I won't be surprised if you were actually stripped for a while of any type of spiritual gifts that you were starting to get. Right? This is funny because it's funny that the divine is making a point. That's why I said I didn't realize at first that they were channeling right through me. But they're just sending messages out there, and you know who you are when you hear them. Is what I'm hearing. This person who got this person pregnant, they are heavily speaking to you. Because, like, you know you fucked up. Like, you fucked up so bad that, like, the divine ain't mad at you, but the divine also can't allow you to just think that what you did is okay. And I could tell for this divine masculine that did this, I could tell the divine is on you like this because you intentionally were ignoring signs and gut feelings, and you actually got stuff thrown in your face and you ignored it. Like, the divine was really talking to you. They were trying to warn you and you didn't listen. That's who they really talking to. Whoever you are, you know who you are. And you're going through it. Like, your emotions are not stable. You're a very unstable person right now. All right? And then for this heart chakra card in reverse, and it obviously has got to, yeah. That's self-explanatory. What I just said. So, I'm getting ready to just end this altogether because this has been some heavy, heavy energy. But for the group that, is on the right path. You're guaranteed victory, hope, and there's a light at the end of the tunnel. For this divine masculine that has impregnated a karmic, okay? It's going to be a while before you see that light at the tunnel. Of course, the divine wants you to have hope. They do. But you have to know, like I know, it's going to be a while because of the level of karmic cycles you have created at this point. It is not cool. For some of you, I'm also hearing too that this karmic is going to try to trap you into a pregnancy. All right? And you need to be aware of it. And if she succeeds, it's not going to be cool. And it could be any day now. And she's going to try to pull it. Any day now. And she's not going to tell you the truth. So don't look for it. All right? I'm going to get more cards because these cards came out weird. And I need clear messages right now because this energy is too all over the place for me to have any cards all over the place. So it says trash, discarding, throwing out to end. And it says dirty little secrets down low, love affair. Okay. So this DM had some type of little low hoe, basically. And some of them getting rid of her. Some of them depending on if they listen or not, might end up allowing themselves to get trapped. And this strength card flew over here. Okay. So that's for this group that's, you know, got this little down low hole. And you thinking about you need to get rid of her. The divine is saying you need to. And you need to have the strength to. Because not she gonna try to She gonna be the type that, because I did a message earlier and the girl had stole the condom of the guy. She the type that that low. She'll go look for the condom in the garbage, the turkey baster bitch, and she will impregnate herself. This the type of bitch she is, okay? So the divine is telling you, like, you need to get rid of her. And you need to do it now and to bring back the balance in your life. This reading was all about this divine masculine and who they dealing with. It's amazing how some of y'all have a divine feminine and you treated your divine feminine bad and you went to go get something that really is trying to basically take you to literal hell, okay? Because you are going to experience, if you already got somebody pregnant that you're not supposed to be, I really pray for you. I do. I don't wish you no bad luck because you're getting ready to already experience a hell of a cycle in your life for 18 years or plus, okay? For the other of you, and then like you basically, you know, you traded your spiritual gifts and your spiritual ascension, but so I pray for you. For the other of you, the divine is giving you an opportunity. You have an opportunity now to open your eyes, get rid of her before it is too late. Okay? For the group of you that like already know already, and you realize something off with her, and you still fucking with her, the divine is kind of like, what's wrong with you? And so now I understand why earlier in this group for you, divine, I said earlier, the divine master was like taking notes, was being triggered by the divine, keep showing you signs, keep showing you signs, and you like, it's driving you nuts. That's because they're like warning you. They're like, what's the word? It starts with an R. Ooh, what is the word? Relentlessly warning you, and they won't stop because they're trying to tell you, like, this girl, like, she's wicked. She's going to try to get you, entrap you, and she's going to try to get herself pregnant. And if that happens, you can't go to the divine and say, I'm sorry, because like they've been warning you and warning you and warning you and warning you. And if you're not paying attention, it's like you fucked up your ascension. Your spiritual gifts probably gonna be on hold for a while. Like you're gonna have to go through a lot to get back. I was trying to withhold some stuff, but you're gonna have to go through some cycles to get back in line with the spiritual realm, like with your angelic realm is what I'm hearing, because you're a person that's like angelically connected, but like the fact that you had this karmic lesson tied to you. This is for another group of divine masculines. You know it when you hear it, is what I can only tell you. The fact that you had this karmic cycle tied to you and also these karmic people tied to you to learn your lesson, that was all the purpose that they were supposed to serve. After you realize the purpose they were supposed to serve and your gut is starting to get to you now, you're starting to realize and feel funny about things, this is the divine telling you, listen to your intuition, listen to your gut. Come to me, come to me, come to me so I can give you the game. For that group of you divine masculines that's feeling that way, you need to go all the way in that, and whoever is trying to pull you this way and that way to do something that you're not supposed to be doing, you need to listen to that too. That's also telling you to stop. No, don't do it. Okay? Because it's different groups here I'm seeing. Because if you don't, I'm telling you, you are going to experience damn near hell on earth. If you think that you've experienced hell on earth at some point in your life before, I'm telling you, you're not. It's gonna be nothing like what you're getting ready to experience if you don't listen and break this shit off right now. So I'm gonna close it with one of these cards and I'm out. Everyone can't be chosen to be as strong as you. Stop comparing yourself. Don't you see yourself? You're gorgeous. All right. This is a divine masculine that's insecure. God is telling you to come while you got the opportunity. Deuces. Sorry, y'all. I had to come back because at the bottom of the deck, this is an important message for this same divine masculine. Being sexually passionate isn't a sin. This is what I was told. I didn't see that. This divine masculine is also a person that, okay, this is what I'm hearing. You have a sex addiction on your shadow side. So on your shadow side, if you don't work on who you are, the divinity within you, this sexual passion that you have naturally, it can be used against you. And that's how you can end up in these situations with karmics and shit, which probably was like a sexual addiction for you at one point. You probably were a player type energy, hits this King of Wands, and you just were like running around with all types of different women, and it fucked you up mentally too in a lot of ways. It fucked with your spiritual gifts too, okay? Because you had a lot of dark entities attached to you because of that and you didn't know it. Sex is a very powerful weapon for manifestation. And if you attach yourself consistently to dark energies and women that don't have your divine intention good for you, you will attach yourself to like legions of demons, okay? And for some divine masculine, that was one of your weaknesses, I'm hearing. And that's why this was at the bottom of the deck and they told me to turn this on and explain this. Because if you are honoring your sexuality for the right reasons, like if you realize you're a sexual person and you're passionate, there's nothing wrong with this. Okay, this is very good creative energy. But if you're using it for the wrong reasons for destruction, as this video I've been doing this whole time, it can be used against you. It's always the op. The op is always going to go against God. That's just the way life is. Okay? And so that's why we have to be very spiritually inclined. We have to be very spiritually intelligent. We have to be very spiritually warriors in this shit. Because if not, this all could be used against you. And if your ego will be the main thing that will be used against you. Okay? So if you're one of those guys that's sexually passionate and you just be sleeping around and you think you're doing something, that should be used against you. That's why you always got those dudes that got 6 kids or like kids and don't pay child support and be blaming the women. No, it's you. All right? It's you. So when you misuse your gifts, these are the types of things that happen. So this was intentionally brought back for me to say there's nothing wrong with this. It's about the way that you manage it and the way that you control it and your discipline. You have no discipline, You're going to find yourself in some fucked up situations, especially when you're a gifted person and you have had many lifetimes, and the whole purpose is, when you're a spiritually gifted person and you have had many lifetimes, the whole purpose of the karmic people that are tied to you, because karmics don't necessarily have to be a woman, but 9 times out of 10 with this one group of masculines I'm hearing, you're so powerful that, like, the op is going to come at you every angle. The op is going to come at you through family, through people you think are your friends, and through women. The op has no choice but to come at you at every angle, because it has to stop you and distract you for your destiny and your purpose that God has written out for you. Okay? It has to. That's for one group I'm hearing. So if you are a spiritually gifted person, your focus on this planet right now, depending on your gifts, is to focus highly on that. You have no idea how much you're missing when you don't pay attention to these signs. Every day you wake up, even in your dreams, I'm hearing, whoever you are being attacked, and you are being prepared at the same time. And if you don't pay attention, that's why that present card came out earlier, you're going to miss the signs intended for you, and you're going to put yourself in some really bad situations. Okay? The fact that I had to deliver these messages for the various divine masculines, that this energy that I'm picking up, I am very shocked. My heart goes out to you, and my heart goes out to the women that are attached to the different energies in regards to these divine masks, because it was all types of energies. I almost thought, God, no, I'm like, huh? But I was just being used as a vessel here. I see it was a little different reading tonight. It was like really different. So I hope that the ones that still have an opportunity to save their lives, so to speak, I hope that you heed these warnings. And if you have not already gotten rid of this karmic, I think you need to do right away, because she realizes that she's getting ready to get canceled like Nino. And so she getting ready to try to do anything she can to keep you around and to stop you from your destiny. Also, the people that you think is your people, they're not your people. That's for another person. All right? So I got to get my energy together, because I cannot stand to hear people partnering up to take someone down. But you know what? I have spiritual strength, and I feel like everything's going to be all right. Everything is going to be just fine. Now, for those that have their own free will, and they have been, the warning has been put out there, I just hope you make the right choices. But judging by that card that said choose wisely, somebody is not going to make the right choice. And that's the real unfortunate part. Someone's going to allow this karmic to trap them with a karmic baby. Okay? I just have to be honest. But then there are some groups out there that's going to make the right choice. All right? So, peace, love, and light. Again, thank you for my subscribers. Thank you for the donations. My videos are always directly channeled. When you hear the messages, if they make you tingle, make you feel anything inside, it is for you. DMing me, trying to ask me questions in regards to my videos to try to see who I am, please don't do that. It's very offensive. I know exactly what you're doing, and just don't do it, okay? Because the videos are self-explanatory. My channels are self-explanatory, and I'm guided to channel the way I channel for a reason. And when you DM me or email me to try to see who I am, I already know exactly what you're doing. So I'm not going to give you what you're looking for, okay? Please don't do it, all right? Because if you if you are listening to my video and you emailing me praising me about my video, but then you try to manipulate me, I already know what's going on with you. So please stop. All right? Peace, love, and light. Deuces.
Could this be?